Boston. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. James Harrington gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now the Red Sox have to deal with a real threat on the bases from the get-go.
Second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Standing in, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Standing in now, Poof Bobo. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
High pop-up. Plouffe just to the left of the mound. 2 down. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, We were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box now, Cal Zuniga. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays are in front 2-0. Mickey Munson gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Road. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Here's the 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts moves over, makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Into the box now, Timmy Banks. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 3rd, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Spencer O'Hara. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. So far this season, O'Hara hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Munson is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
To 2-2 now. Popped him up. Hits. Has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
2 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now to the plate, Homer Mays, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Striding into the box, Jeffrey Fox. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, the pitch. He's running. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner at first here, one man out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Oh, and 2, here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In the dirt here. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. At the plate, Connor Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he takes ball one. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Bobo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
This will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the runner back safely. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Pitts is hitting .320 right on the dot. So he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bobo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're up 2-0. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Lifted down the line in left. Pitts moving in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping up now, Derek Strickland. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. High pop up. Mays calls for it. 1 down.
The batter, designated hitter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alberto Zarate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
Into the box, Timmy Banks. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Spencer O'Hara. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Zarate leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox 1. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Cal Zuniga. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Zuniga is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. A changeup over the inside corner. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, look at Plouffe. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Into the box now, John Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Sammy Pitts, runner in scoring position with Suzanne. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. is in there for strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. So striding in, Homer Mays, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. Has a look, now the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now, Jesse Pitts. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Fluke gonna have to hurry, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Red Sox 1. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Jeffrey Foxs, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Here's Starlin Castro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So digging in now, Connor Pitts. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-1 is a ball down and away.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
To 2-2 now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Banks ranging back off the light tower, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. Fourth round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
James Shields, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Standing in now, Bobo. As Shields starts him out with a strike, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he lays off for ball one. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box now, Cal Zuniga, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Pitts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The next 3-2. Full count still.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Pitts. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A pause and the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. High and deep to left center field. Banks going back on it, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, John Pitts. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Third baseman, number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Ready for another chance? Sammy Pitts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. Pitts stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. It's a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemans get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick balls in the dirt. Not the case. First basemen cannot be more important to helping out not only the pitching staff when they want to throw over, but also taking errors away from their infielders.
Now the 2-0 home. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
First baseman, number 19, Homer Mays.
Settling in now, Homer Mays. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Popped up. Foxx there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 9-1. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pitts has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Derek Strickland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that'll be the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Alberto Zarate. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in, Jesse Pitts.
Leading off with the Rays, center fielder Jesse Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. For the shortstop, Castro. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Stepping up to the plate, Connor Pitts. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Bobo. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jeremy Pitts would be next. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Digging in once again, Timmy Banks. He flew out in his last at bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. High pop-up. Mays is right there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Striding in for Boston, Spencer O'Hara. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bobo is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Center fielder. Jason Hayward.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He went down on strikes last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1, 2, 3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cal.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cal Zuniga. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped him up. Foxs is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jeff Pitts.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air to right field. O'Hara will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now in the box, Jeffrey Foxx.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Two out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready for another shot now. John Pitts.
Right fielder, John Pitts.
Here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. Ready with the 0-2. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in, Homer Mays. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He's set. Here it comes. Just missed with a breaking ball. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one, as he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Connor Pitt will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Booth Bobo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Men on third with 2 down. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 11-1. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. The 2-1. Grounded to third. Pitts is there. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Next up for the Red Sox, Derek Strickland. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. Hits the zone high and inside, but still a strike. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Ripped on the ground to first. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Standing in now, Alberto Zarate, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Standing in, Jeremy Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Jeremy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
At the plate, Cal Zuniga. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Before the pitch, a move by Shields. Back in standing. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Here now the 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Here's Castro for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready now, John Pitts. And their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Rick McGinnis enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
McGinnis.
In now, Sammy Pitts. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's off the green monster. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had three-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
Into the box now, Homer Mays, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitts, the runner at third. Pitts is over at second with one down in the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. Popped him up. Kloof shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. High pop up. Fox is under it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Rays are in front, 13-1. Digging in, Timmy Banks starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, you definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there, 3-1. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Spencer O'Hara.
Stepping in, Spencer O'Hara. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Hayward. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mickey Munson earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. James Harrington struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.